The Trifecta is a three-component business here. We have a fine art gallery that features incredible glasswork out front that kind of fronts the space. You see my working studio behind me, and then we have a speakeasy lounge experience that connects our visitors with the glass blowing that's going on in the studio behind me. So eventually, all the glassware will be made in-house, and so the kind of idea here is that it connects our visitors with the vessel, with the drink, with the experience. Everything is handcrafted, and from the glass side of things too, it's just been wonderful. You know, I'm so excited to be in Lexington. This area of the state and this region really hasn't been exposed to glass as much, and so it just takes a little bit of time to develop a collector base, develop an interest in glass, and so we had to create a financial model that would support us until those things kind of marry up. I mean, of course, people love the speakeasy aspect. We've got a really sleek lounge. I mean, for this area of the country, we've had so many people come in and say, we feel like we're in, New York City or whatever. I wish everyone loved glass as much as I do, but I think there's something magical about glass making, and because there's fire and smoke and commands being made between teammates, there's a real connection, this kind of base need in our human condition to see that kind of activity, and I think people really get absorbed in it. It's probably the intensity and the drama that goes with it. I am a pretty excitable person, high energy, and but what I think maybe the thing that captures you the most is the amount of focus that's required in that intensity. When you sit down with glass, there's only one thing you can focus on. As an art medium, to me it reflects spirit often, the transmission of light, the capturing of light. I think there's a very spiritual element to it. I think that's why a lot of folks, you can look at stained glass in cathedrals all over for centuries. There's something that calls to the human spirit, and I find that really exciting about the material. But the process itself, the team aspect of it is so much fun. We blast the loud music and we joke and we'll cut up, but then at certain moments, we all have each other's back and we know where the focus needs to be placed. And I don't know, it just makes for a really unique connection when you're making work. It's not this isolation in a studio somewhere. It's very active with a fun team of people. So not only do I think glass in Kentucky is good for Kentucky craft, but I think it's going to add to the tourism aspect of our state. I grew up in Shelbyville, and so I'm a Kentucky boy at heart, and I'm glad to be here, carrying on the legacies that I was taught from my mentors.